Welcome in to another edition of Three Ring Circus. I thought we were gonna have a visual, so I was gonna say something else to start, but I'll wait until let's just open up the camera here and show that Andre and Henry wore the same shirt.
By accident.
And not just
a shirt
like
from
any
1999. They somehow both decided to wear it today. I've never seen either of them wear this shirt.
And acquired in very different ways. It's not like this cool retro shirt came out yesterday. Boys, you got some explaining to do.
Yeah, Henry bought it online. His might be a fake. Mine is from 99, was an oversized sleep shirt at the time, and I've held on strong. Yeah, they faded differently.
Why is it's almost like Henry's is more faded?
No, because
it's weird.
Look at Dre's guy. I mean, he's barely there.
But
Yeah.
Dre's is more like neon color.
But there's like
The green.
darker blues and greens.
I mean, they were probably just kept in different places.
I believe
Like
mine,
his is somewhere where the green stays. Mine was somewhere
one
where
was like
the
whitewashed.
players stay. I don't
mine looks hand painted by Monet himself. Van Gogh, maybe.
know. Mine I got on
Janelle Monáe?
Poshmark last week for $15.
Yours is direct to garment printing, and yours is screen printing.
Oh, we've
There
got an
we
expert
go.
in the
Wow,
house.
Will
direct
you
to
tell
garment
people
versus
what he
screen
said?
print. Wait, whose is direct to garment? Whose is screen printed?
Henry's is direct to garment.
Inkjet printer, essentially.
So what we're finding out is Henry's is cheaper. Is that right?
No, wait.
His is inauthentic. He should be
And
embarrassed.
Does yours have the
inauthentic.
sign?
He should be
Yeah,
embarrassed.
mine has a starter patch.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
His does
okay.
as well. I just rolled mine up. It's tough though because the sleeves would either go down to my elbow, which would make me look like just like a kind of small guy. But then if I
Nothing
if
wrong
I
with
roll
being
them
a small
up,
guy,
you can't
Hank.
see
Oh,
the
no.
starter patch.
He
And I
wanted
don't
to
want
go
to
by-
waste that.
He wanted to
Right.
go by Hank today, so wanted to be a bad boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're not referring
I
to him as
wore the
the black
buff of that
jeans.
sleeve.
he's not going by staff small guy anymore?
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he still gets that.
We
I
have
was
to
thinking
fight for
we
that
could go the
title.
whole show just
No, it's
only
both.
with Andre and Henry on camera.
Did you like the camera work though?
Yeah,
It was great,
camera
yeah.
All the shirts.
And
It was
because,
incredible.
because
Just show
we
us.
knew we had to talk about shirts, we brought in, our shirt expert, D. Lanco,
Yes,
for this.
Of course. He loves being called that.
Before we move on though, I just
The
need to say
as I call him, yeah.
when I walked up here and saw Dre in this shirt, I could not believe it. Like there has not been a moment more confusing in my life than seeing Dre in the exact same shirt.
So, like, I was trying to think of
This
the
shirt.
odds of this. Like, so
Betting man.
you narrow it down to like, okay,
yeah.
so both of you guys wanted to wear a cool Bronco shirt. You know, you're coming on the Broncos show. So,
Well,
that
I was
didn't-
more running late. I knew the shoes.
There's
I
no
knew the
way.
hat.
Sure. He's trying to play it off cool.
No, I went in the closet. The white shirt options are limited. I have a couple white diehards. I have guts all over the place, but that has a ketchup stain.
Oh no.
And then
fitting,
there's that
fitting.
kind of
blend in.
Yeah.
There's, like,
This
red all over
this appeared. Yeah, the glizzy got him. And then this just like appeared above all else. Fate told me to dress this.
Why'd you need a white shirt, though? See, I'm picking apart your argument.
Well, because I was wearing pants and I needed the shirt to be cooler. Usually it's a black DMVR shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was wearing a tie-dye shirt, and as I was walking out the door, I was like, wait, I just got
That'd be
this
a
shirt.
great idea.
And how do I not wear this shirt? Because it's just perfect for the situation. I haven't worn it yet.
Yeah,
So I
it's-
changed shirts on my way out the door.
It's not
Wow.
really perfect, though. You guys didn't get the memo?
I know.
I mean, come on.
Unbelievable.
Gee, I thought
Hawaiian
if anyone,
shirts.
you
I
guys
need
were
to-
going
I need to get a
How many
Hawaiian
episodes
shirt.
of this have we done?
Have you
Honestly,
never
I've been
watched
on the
this
show before with a Hawaiian
You
shirt.
are the only person who's ever done it.
During the
That's
ad
why I had
break,
faith in you.
During
I
the
know.
ad break, I will
Yeah,
get on
real bad.
Poshmark. I will order a Hawaiian shirt. It won't happen again.
Wow.
It'll be my Three
Is
Ring
it going to
Circus.
have that design on it?
Holy cow, if we can get
Yeah.
the hat.
Can we get
that
matching
was,
Hawaiian
That
shirts?
was in
Dre?
Miami, so
Oh, yeah, I'm
That's
sure it
good.
could
it's a
be.
floral pattern.
I forgot I was going to say that because all the other shirt conversations happened when we had matching shirts. That was going to be my excuse when I was walking out.
If
the door.
I was just tuning
Got
into the
buried in
show,
your
especially
notes.
since I haven't introduced them yet, I would think they were some sort of like comedy duo. Like,
Yeah, I like to think we're like a dancey TikTok dude. Honestly,
We can
that
make it right
sounds
now.
like way better than the lives we're actually
Hank
living. I
Dre,
think.
3 straight nights at Comedy Works, DTC this weekend.
to all matching
Right.
Get your
shirts.
tickets now. Many tickets still available.
Yeah, drink specials at 7 to 8 if you get early. It's a really good deal.
If you don't know who these guys are, you obviously didn't watch the tailgate this season.
Losers.
But you will next season because now you've seen what they bring to the table.
Season 2's been confirmed, huh?
Oh yeah, season 2 is greenlit.
We got the renewal. Let's
Are
go.
there going to be masks and a lot of makeup
Why?
like the new Netflix show?
Oh,
There should be a way to incorporate that, at least like in one episode. I don't know what we're doing, but
if anyone here knows like a professional makeup artist, not like that does like weddings, like someone that makes people's faces into sharks.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Let
Do
us
not
know.
tell them about us. Keep them away because
Tell them
this
about
is a
Drake.
comedy.
Tell them about
bit.
Drake.
We will not
Only
use
Drake.
their
We
service.
could just eat some gushers.
Ooh,
That
that's
does
a good
that.
idea.
That
A
does
little
that.
bit of a
That's
stretch.
actually the secret behind that Netflix show. They're just force feeding us gushers.
That's the gushers. That's good for them.
Anyways, yes. Henry also does our Buffs coverage. Dre also does everything.
Bets though, primarily.
But
yeah.
primarily does bets with me every day. All right, welcome into the show, boys.
We have,
Thank you.
Oh, well, okay.
We have Chris here saying Fanatics does have a Broncos themed Hawaiian shirt. Henry,
Okay.
get on
Okay.
that.
There's a
Love it,
start.
Chris.
I love that Mace isn't here to correct people calling it Hawaiian shirts.
All right.
Does
Call
he
it
call it
Hawaiian
floral?
shirts so many times.
Dad's gone, so.
Floral
He
shirts?
calls it aloha shirts.
Aloha shirts.
Did you say
okay.
squirrel?
He says that's
No,
the
floral.
proper term for
Floral.
What?
Squirrel
Yeah.
shirts.
I thought there was squirrel shirts.
shirts. Got real squirrely. One of those.
Do you think that little squirrel that water skis wears a Hawaiian shirt? Ever?
Oh.
If there was like a pattern with him on the shirt, I would wear the shirt.
I'm sure it exists. You can pretty much get a shirt with anything on it these days.
I'm sure it
These
exists.
days, yes.
We do have a sponsor that I need to give a shout out to. So
Let's
we're
do
presented
it.
by MSU Denver Online. MSUdenver.edu/online is the website. You can head over there to scope out all they have to offer. 750 total classes, 45 plus online and hybrid programs. There's something for everyone over there. It is the best. And yeah, if you're looking to maintain a full-time job, what are you doing with your hand?
Do you see?
Are you petting the horse?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That is nice.
That's
don't
a
wanna put-
gentle
Wow.
pat.
That sounds really
Zach's just petting the horse out here.
Petting the white
You're not
horse
supposed to
in the
put an
morning.
open hand towards a horse. You're
No,
supposed to
yes, you
finger it.
absolutely are.
No.
You're not supposed to put a closed hand toward a horse.
No, like
Oh,
you
we're
gotta
in
keep all of your
trouble.
fingers together.
I'm trusting
Oh,
Mr.
that is
Montana.
true. You don't
Yes.
separate the fingers.
Oh.
But if you
'Cause
go
then
like
they think
that, your fingers are.
carrots.
Oh no.
Yeah, just put a big carrot right there. Nothing a horse likes
Whoa.
more.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah. How many times have you been around horses in your life?
You gotta come to Montana.
Well, anytime I see a horse, I stop by and I put my fingers through the fence, try to pet him that way, you know? Come here, and I'm usually, I'm having a relaxing drive, and my routine is have Cheetos in the car, you know, so my real orange fingers. you
I
know.
bet they love that.
Horses go wild for me.
And
Wow.
one of the fingers is spicy for a little treat for
Oh,
him.
you know it.
Oh, do they like the spicy better?
They think that's a red pepper. Anyways, MSU Denver Online, scope them out.
They could probably teach you about the horse thing.
They probably would.
Yeah.
I assume they have a horse course.
Frankly, the horse talk, most on-topic Broncos stuff we've had
Yes,
so
it's
far.
true.
So,
It's
yeah.
Equestrian
counts.
history. Okay.
yeah. God bless you. God
Bless you.
bless you.
Speaking of horses, just
Bless
brings
you, Allie.
allergies in here.
Allie's allergic to bad
I actually
content.
am allergic to horses.
I really am.
Well, no wonder you don't know about the hand thing.
All right, let's get into our game here. We're playing a good old game of Would You Rather.
Three Ring Circus themed.
Wow.
scares me.
It's
I wish I could-
horrifying.
No, yeah, just don't.
Okay. I could probably climb
All right,
over that.
the game is Would You Rather.
disturbing.
I'm sure it will be completely and utterly on the rails the entire time, so let's get started.
Do you want to
I'm drinking this whole
explain?
thing.
So, here's the game of Would
Explain
You Rather.
the concept of Would You Rather.
No.
Oh,
The fact that there's some serious.
Oh,
and
okay.
some-
Yes, there's some serious, there's some not serious, some football, some non-football.
I
There's
figured the
gonna
listeners
be
would figure that out as we went along.
probably there's gonna be a
Well,
couple
I don't
of
know
options.
what I'm gonna pull up first. It's
Yeah,
might be
Allie
very
doesn't
weird.
know the order here, so anything could come up right now.
Could be pulling up carrots.
She might be
Alright.
pulling
Do I
up
have
from
to
half
say
court
whose
or
is
mid range. We don't know.
Well, yeah, that person I assume doesn't have to answer.
Yeah.
so-
Right.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
This is Andre.
Okay, would you rather have a top 5 offensive play caller or a top 5 running back?
Oh.
So-
I'm going. This is football.
Yeah, this is football.
Open to interpretation.
$5 for football.
Yeah.
All right, well, who are the top 5 running backs right now?
Saquon?
off the
Saquon,
top
Christian
of your-
McCaffrey,
Alvin
Kamara,
Kamara.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick
Derrick
Henry,
of course, yep.
absolutely.
Nick Chubb.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, that probably
yep.
is the fifth.
Yep.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, give me the play caller.
So who are the play
'cause
callers? Sean
Andy
McVay?
Reid, Sean McVay,
Yeah.
Kyle Shanahan, Sean Payton,
Brian
McDaniels, Dable. Yeah.
I'm taking the play caller.
Give me the player. Give me the running
Oh.
back. Yep. Give me the
Wow.
player.
Zach's always been a running back lover.
Always a running back.
I mean, if you
lover.
have Derrick Henry, how creative you need to be.
exactly.
Just everybody go to your normal position. Derrick, go that way.
yeah.
Boom,
And-
got it.
I don't
And
like
this
that.
play
Every single
caller,
play.
How
this
many-
play
it just
caller
doesn't lead
doesn't
to
get on the
championships.
field.
That's true.
Never on
Yeah.
the field.
Yeah.
I think the advantage
They
on
actually
the
well, it depends. They might be in the booth or they might always be on the field,
Well, that's true. They're never touching the ball.
except in practice.
yeah.
Oh my god! Let's mute his mic.
I think the play caller, the advantage might be more in having that voice in your front office as your team building.
Sure.
I think the value really lies in the play caller, just because what you said, like this person is going to come in, they're going to have a very clear philosophy.
Right.
They're going to want certain players drafted. There's never going to be any, wonder. The other thing is, as the Broncos have learned the hard way, when you're constantly turning over play callers, you end up with players who aren't scheme fits for the next guy. If you have a top 5 play caller, you're just bringing in scheme fit after scheme fit after scheme fit after scheme fit. Eventually, you have a well-oiled machine.
You guys are crazy. Am I the only one that's saying
Yeah.
running back? Wow, you guys are look at Kyle Shanahan last year. This great play caller didn't mean anything.
Injuries.
And then you look at some other guys. Who do we say? We said Sean McVay. Sean McVay last year. Nothing. And then you look at the two that did succeed, Andy Reid and Sean Payton, Hall of Fame quarterbacks for them.
What about the running
Not
backs?
running
though?
backs, though.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like,
So you got Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry did well. Yep. Alvin
well,
Kamara.
yeah.
Alvin Kamara did well.
compared to who?
Well, in terms of team success, I thought that's kind of what we were talking about.
But yeah, Alvin Kamara would be nothing without Sean Payton.
Oh,
What would
you
happen
think
if Alvin
so?
Kamara was with like a bad play caller?
He would
and there's
still be
like
very good.
handing the ball off.
He would still
Maybe
be
you
very
get a
good.
swing pass to him.
Oh my
There's none of
gosh.
that like
Give me the guy on the field.
There is a case to be made that this defense with a guy like Derrick Henry.
Also, now you've got to pay
Right.
this top 5 running back money.
Yeah, that's
then he's
the
gone
other.
in
There is
3
a
years
smaller
anyway.
window. There
Yep.
is
his
a
knees
smaller
are
window.
his knees are out.
It's true. The window's smaller.
The great play caller could be there forever.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's 3-1.
I like it.
Wow.
I like it.
Good question.
Wow.
That's a
Dre,
good
you're not
one.
even supposed to take a side and you
I
voted
know.
against
I don't know
me.
why I did that. I
Man,
don't know
that's
why I did it.
rude.
Really
I'm
is.
glad you did.
Next up,
Wow.
Yeah, let's go next.
All
All
right.
right.
Henry.
Yeah. Would you rather rewatch every Broncos loss from the last 5 seasons this weekend, or get an injection from a 3-inch needle in your eye?
What do you mean? Okay, first of
Like,
all, what are
just
we,
one and you're done.
Whoa.
what are we injecting?
It doesn't
Am I
really matter.
losing sight forever?
No. It's you wouldn't
What
get the
can you
injection to get rid of
safely
your sight.
Well, what can you safely inject into your eyeball?
I don't know, like some sort of like medicine to fix your
Acid?
eye. No, I mean, I can't speak to
Right.
what
We
can and
having
can't go in
some
your eye.
fun?
So does this do
Huh.
any long-term damage?
No, it just hurts really bad.
So, just the pain of a 3-inch needle into your
Yeah.
eye.
This is so
Yep.
unrealistic.
The psychological pain, most of all.
Give me the rewatch.
You have to-
for sure.
That's like 30 football games this weekend.
Yeah, but then I come
That's
in
all
on
you do.
Monday for the podcast.
We're
so
going
prepared.
golfing on Sunday.
Ooh, I would have to miss out. Well, no, I could probably get him in
We're
the next 2
moving on
days.
Sunday.
I'm not
not.
sure.
So how?
I think
how-
it'd take more than a weekend, though, right?
Yeah.
No,
So
you
you
just gotta
get.
go back to back.
So
to
you got to
back.
start this afternoon, which
You're
means no
binge
golfing
watching.
this
Oh
afternoon.
God.
It's a whole weekend. It's
that's-
supposed to be good
I
weather
don't think
too.
I can golf after getting a 3-inch needle in my
Yeah,
eye
I don't
either.
think so.
Well, if it was like a 1-inch needle.
A guy had to withdraw from a tournament the other day just because a rock hit him in the eye.
Yeah, but that wasn't like put there by a doctor. that was
Make a
because
good
he
point.
swung into the sand.
I didn't know
rock
this
forced
was
its way
doctor
in
administered.
there.
I thought it
Well,
was
who do you
Henry
think's putting?
administered.
Yeah, of course, it's a doctor putting the needle in your eye.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
taking the
back alley
Broncos
deal.
losses. I do not want.
If it's
anything
short
messing with
pain,
my
give
eye.
me the short pain.
I can't even get like
Okay.
a. I can't even put eye drops in.
Neither can I.
Those
I
sting
always
so
blink.
much. So
I can
much.
handle eye
There's
drops.
some funny videos out there.
I've rewatched all those losses again. Give me a 20-inch needle. I can't, man. I can't.
do
I can't. I can't.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
What are you going with?
It's like
I'm going
40
the
games
pain.
down here.
You're going the pain as
Yeah.
well. Well, so
Yeah.
the Broncos losses.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Wow. Yeah.
The physical pain.
Henry, which would you choose?
Oh wow. I mean, I can't do needles.
Yeah.
I can't
Wow.
do needles.
Enjoy sitting inside this weekend.
Terrifying. Yeah.
It's gonna rain all weekend.
Well, that's a good point. If any weekend you're gonna do it in the summer, it's this one.
The chat
Yeah.
agrees.
Both of my golf
Losses.
outings get
Wow.
this week.
Just whole weekend watching all those.
Frankly, if you have a nice covered patio, laptop out there with the rain, that sounds better than anything. Sorry, honey, I gotta watch the 40 losses from the last 5 years. It was
Sorry,
either
I
this
gotta
or
watch Paxton
3-inch
Lynch against
needle.
the Falcons.
Kendall.
But that's what I get excited about. Pax with the Falcons
Dude, I
promise
hadn't thought
there.
about
Promise
the
there.
Kendall Hinton game.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of
Watching
games.
that one again. Like,
I
and
mean-
you're in the home stretch and you got to hit that one.
That's a
Ugh.
3-inch needle on its own. Like,
Yeah.
just get it, like, bite the bullet earlier, you know?
Yeah.
Man, that's tough.
Good,
Oh.
good question. Good question.
Yeah.
We're off to
Okay,
a hot
thank you.
start.
That
Let's
was
go to the next one.
Extraordinary.
Okay, Ryan.
Would you rather get Aaron Rodgers, but he also has to start on defense,
Two-way.
or
two-way,
stick
let's
with the
go.
current quarterback situation?
This is so easy.
I'm
You
taking
get
Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Yep.
Okay,
100%.
so just talk me through this. Where's he playing?
He's you're taking probably one of your safeties off the field, and he's kind of just in the middle of the field, just not doing much.
There's also like high injury concern here.
No.
No. No, there is not.
37-year-old safety.
I throw him 50 yards downfield and say, as soon as the ball snaps,
You're
run
just
out of
going-
bounds.
So you would
It's a 10-man
rather
defense.
go 10 on 11
Yep.
than have Teddy Bridgewater or Drew Lock be your quarterback.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I'd have him play Josie Jewell's spot.
I was going to say the same thing. I was like,
And
I'm not
upgrade
going to
some
do that
speed
to that
there.
poor guy.
Exactly. This
Yeah.
is the defense. He hides behind AJ Johnson.
There we go.
And then kind of pops out. He doesn't tackle anyone because we were risking to, but he kind of like scares them. You know,
You know
maybe
what
they
he
trip
does?
up.
He
Or
actually-
trips them. He could put a foot out to trip them, right?
Yeah,
Is that legal?
he doesn't line up
don't
way
think so,
downfield.
no.
You want him reading the offense. You want him like up there, like in like Simmons' ear, saying like, "Here's what they're good. Like,
He's
watch
yelling
out for
out
this.
plays.
See this. This is what's happening." And then he just bolts for the sideline as soon as the ball snapped.
So is he actually just your nose tackle, and then when the ball is snapped, he kind of falls?
No, that's too
crumples
risky.
into a
That's
ball?
too
Risky.
risky.
What do you
Because
think?
then they'll just lay on top of him. That's what, like all linemen live for. Is just like laying on top of the guy who's on the
So
ground.
George Payton walks into Vic Fangio's offense. He's like, "We got Aaron Rodgers." And Vic's like, "Let's go." He's like, "But he also has to start for you on the defensive side."
Goodbye
You
to
know-
those 6 DBs.
The real flaw in this plan is that the person who would hate this the most is Aaron Rodgers himself.
Yeah.
So you'd be getting a real cranky Aaron. Like,
Would he
like
always a
real
cranky?
cranky on all
Naturally
sides of the ball.
cranky.
Would
Yeah.
he force another trade?
He might just retire, man. Like, it feels to me if he had a say in any of this, he's the one who's opposed the most.
Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, did you hear the new wrinkle that's been thrown into the mix here?
Give it to us.
Ooh.
So players have now actually been given the option to opt out of this season, officially.
Oh, wow.
So he can actually, instead of having to retire or hold out, by next Friday, he can opt out, meaning he won't lose any money.
Right.
So that is kind of a little card that he can play if he really is trying to force a trade, is to call up the GM and say, "Listen, you've got till next Friday to trade me or I'm opting out." The thing for him, and this was according to Pro Football Talk, which just seems weird to me, but apparently once you opt out, like, you can't change your mind.
And,
So-
did
Yeah.
it say you have to opt out by July 2nd?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
No.
and it's
That's the
irreversible.
deadline.
So you can't say, like, I'm opting out and then they trade you and
then
you're
come back.
unopted out or whatever.
Right.
Like,
Isn't
you're-
the other caveat
Why
in
is
that?
that?
I don't know. Just to have a hard line with it.
But, like,
Maybe
people
there's-
should be allowed to change their minds.
I guess not.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
think.
not. I guess that's why they're giving you a
Like,
couple of weeks.
Let's say, like, I'm actually really worried about COVID and I want to opt out, and then, like, 4 weeks into the season, I see there's 0 cases, and I'm like, all right, it's safe.
I wonder if it's
Sucks,
like
I guess.
so like
weird.
Aaron Rodgers, $20 million cap hit or whatever comes off the books for this season. You might go spend that money on somebody else, and then if you opt back in, you already have somebody else signing
Right.
that contract.
Okay.
That could be
That's a
what
good
it
point.
is.
And so Aaron wouldn't get any money this year. His contract would be pushed one more year, so he would still have to get Green Bay to trade him
That's
next
the other
year.
caveat in this is then he's just prolonging his attachment to the pack.
And
the
he's not
Packers-
getting any younger.
Yeah, the
But
value's
but
going
yeah.
down for the Packers,
But the value also hurts for the Packers.
Yeah.
especially because he's not coming off an MVP season. He's coming off hanging out with famous people in Hawaii season.
Well, why doesn't he just say, trade me or I'm going to opt out? And then if they don't trade him by next Friday, he just doesn't opt out.
That'd be my move. I mean, it might set a bad precedent about like
But he doesn't care
Right.
about
His-
precedent with them.
I'm just saying,
you
but
know.
like, how many bluffs, before
Yeah.
you're just a bluffer?
Well, and then training camp comes around, and he can just not show up,
Yeah.
and then he's not bluffing.
It just depends on if he's worried about losing that money.
Well, then he should. Then he's either
true.
going to show up or not.
Right.
You know. And so if he does show up to training camp, well, they called his bluff, and he lied to them, but then he's there, and they're happy about it.
Yep. If you're Aaron Rodgers, you gotta tell him you're opting out.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has.
I'm sure. There's no reason not to.
All right, let's go to the next one. So I guess we're getting all the serious ones to start.
All right. Would you rather have Tom Brady win the Super Bowl this year,
Ooh.
or New England win the Super Bowl this year?
Easy. Tom Brady all the way.
Really?
Is it because the wound is just open already?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Instead of
Also,
just going
Tom
for
Brady
your other
winning
knee?
means that Patrick Mahomes once again did not.
Right. Well,
Also
New
New
England,
England.
it's like, oh,
Yeah,
right.
true.
Right.
New England, we're starting a new dynasty. Great. Like, where's my 3-inch
So-
needle when I need it?
Why I choose Brady is because I want to be able to just say, like, it was all Brady. Belichick was garbage the whole time.
And that's why if you choose Brady, then
If-
then it goes that route. Also, it gets that much more difficult for Mahomes to like ever catch him.
Also, I don't actually believe that about Belichick, but I like being able to say it.
Right.
I've
right.
said so many things about Mac Jones that it would benefit me personally if the Patriots go and win the Super Bowl.
I love that.
And so
I'm
I-
right
I-
there
I
with
think
you.
that I
Cam
have
Newton
to-
as their starting quarterback.
I'm right there
Cam
with you.
Newton will not be winning
Yeah,
them a Super
no,
Bowl.
he won't be.
So Mac Jones wearing number 50 wins them the Super Bowl.
I mean, that has to change, right? It has to change.
Yes.
It makes me.
Are they
a little
selling
skeptical.
jerseys?
That
over
guy's
there?
ready to play 2 ways.
Oh, yeah.
He's not messing
He
around.
is.
No.
If I search Mac Jones jersey right now, does it come up wearing
should.
50?
I bet you can't get one. That's crazy. Yeah, Allie,
Yeah,
see if
sure.
you can buy me a Mac Jones jersey.
Yeah, why don't you buy a crop top size 4 for the crew here on me? Wear them out like
There we
Zeke.
go.
Some Mac Jones 56s, huh? Up to our belly buttons.
Wow.
So
Love
he's
that.
wearing 10.
You can get those. Look like they're
Boo.
customized.
They look that pretty janky.
Yeah,
Why does that look like a
It looks like a Texans
so
jersey.
swoopy? Yeah.
Draft pick number 1.
Yeah, draft pick.
So they
number
don't
one.
have it.
Yeah, you can get the draft pick one.
It
I wonder
doesn't
if you
look
can
like it.
customize and get a number
Oh.
50 though, because that'd be a cool jersey.
Look,
What?
it says Jones. Oh,
Yeah.
Does it say
but
draft
it's
pick
number
number
1
one?
because that's just their first
Round pick.
round pick.
Is
I
there a
think.
number 1 on the roster? Not. What a dumb question to ask you guys. Nobody knows. Let me.
I
check.
know there's a number 8.
what are these
Yep.
stripes
Yep.
on this one?
Wow.
What is that?
It's a fake one,
That is
but
fake.
it doesn't even
Oh.
look
If you're
like
gonna
a
fake a
football
jersey, make it
Do
look-
not buy.
Ugh.
That looks like
Everyone
a
go buy
soccer
this.
jersey.
Let's just see what
It's
he's listed
$80.
on their official.
On sale, though,
Cam
from
Newton's
109.
number one.
They have not assigned numbers.
They're not. You think
hate
they're?
them.
You think they're worried about selling jerseys up there?
They should be.
Bill's not.
But they aren't.
Rob's not.
That's not what they're about.
No, they've got bigger fish to fry.
They'll sell plenty of jerseys.
So what are we doing? Patriots or Chiefs?
I'm going Patriots for
No,
my
it's
own personal
Patriots
feelings.
Or Bucks.
Bucks.
Yes, exactly.
I'm going
Yeah,
Bucks.
Bucks all the way. And Mace would be happy, so.
Yeah.
Double
there
bonus.
You go. There you go.
I
All
do
right.
like
No, that's
Mace.
enough.
Ryan.
Sorry.
Ryan.
Henry,
Would you rather live the same day over again for a year, or have a year taken off your life?
Is it a good?
Easy.
Is it a
This
good
one-
day?
This one seems pretty easy.
Is it a?
Easy,
Is it a
easy.
Saturday? Is it a Monday? I mean, what day is it?
Ooh,
I'm
let's
gonna-
just say today.
Am I on vacation?
Let's just say today.
Ooh, I gotta play City Park, but it might rain.
Yeah, you don't know if it's
I'm
gonna.
gonna have to get back to you guys around
Hmm.
11:59 p.m.
3 ring over and over and over
The
for
same.
305
wearing the same
days.
shirt
It's your
with
dream.
Henry.
The same
every
would you
day.
rather's. The same conversations.
Wow.
Can I?
Yeah, I
say
can tell you,
something?
like
Take the year off my
100
life.
days
Yeah.
in, that day might not restart
If you're living
anymore.
the same day for an
Yep.
entire year,
That takes
that's
a
like
year off.
wasting a year already.
Exactly,
But,
but
you
I mean,
lived it.
Exactly. Technically,
that's a
you
good
get-
point.
But
and
it's
you
the
can
same
switch
thing.
it
What if I
up.
shoot like
Oh, you
94
get to experience
today?
it.
Then I have to relive that every
Yeah.
single day.
Well, if
for
you
a
And
shoot
year.
now-
69,
Exactly.
And you
no,
know
but your
though-
day can switch around.
Well,
What
it's
if
not
it's
the
not
exact
today?
same
No,
I
conversation.
mean, you're the master of your
Every day is
own
the exact
debate.
same.
Oh yeah, no, it's Groundhog Day rules. You get to like go wherever you want. You get to change things up.
Oh.
I do
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I could sleep in
So
one
you
day. I
have-
could wake up at
You can
5
be
the
late to
next.
Three Ring. Like,
Totally,
okay,
right.
now I'm back in on this.
and
Okay.
it's a Friday.
Right. I could do absurd things on Three Ring. What do I care? I'm reliving it tomorrow. Like, I could do horrendous things.
That
Which
would actually be-
universe sticks
Especially if
Totally,
you know that it's gonna
right.
be over in a year, because that's always the thing about those movies is they think they're stuck forever.
forever.
If you knew there was an end, you could really enjoy
And the
it.
fun thing is, one day you could say 3-inch needle, the next day you could
know
say
how-
watch Broncos.
Totally,
You know?
Riddick
man.
golf
Right.
would be by
Yeah.
day 365.
Yeah,
Exactly.
364 days in a row.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You would know City Park.
Yes,
He's
I
really
would.
he's dialed in on the golf.
the pin positions
Now-
to be the same every time.
What
Just
would kill
rainy,
me though?
muddy.
Oh yeah, snow.
Actually, I just figured out one thing that would be really tough. No new content.
Oh,
You would
yeah.
have
Twitter's the exact same
You would have
every day.
no new games. You would have no new takes on Twitter, no new highlights, podcast, movies. What you got as of today is what you are left
So then
with.
we would be
But there's
reacting.
there's the entire catalog of like Netflix that like you wouldn't even be able to get through.
But there's
in a
no
year.
new Twitter. What you see today's Twitter today, it's the exact same 365 days.
Denver all
I'd be
you would
right.
have is Rockies versus the Brewers.
Well, if exactly, well, if I lost a year, it's like, oh my God, I've got all these things to catch up on. Like what happened in college football season? What's this draft class panning out? Like what happened in the NFL season? NBA, it's like,
No,
honey,
I
I
feel like
won't
you
see you
just
for
use-
another year. I got to catch
I
up.
feel like you
Yeah.
just lose a year on the end. No,
Yeah, the other option.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like the last year you don't
so you
get
just
it.
like live to 82
You just keep
instead
going.
of 83.
You think he's living that long?
Well,
Wow.
I just lose a year.
on the back end.
Probably
I've done that 10 times over.
honestly, probably the worst year of your
last
life.
Saturday.
right?
Like,
Potentially.
Yeah,
If possibly, yeah.
Yeah. What was last Saturday, Dre?
that was the
Oh,
wedding.
yeah,
Of course,
wedding.
yeah. No wonder.
so-
Okay.
That's why Zach couldn't remember that.
Moving on.
All right, would
This
you
is
rather?
Andre.
Okay.
Okay, so the power of teleportation anywhere in the universe except for Colorado, not just except for Colorado, you can no longer enter the state. Now you could still see, you want to see the fam, you miss them dearly, they go to the state border and you can teleport them anywhere in the universe.
They can
come
go
with
with
you?
you?
You can bring guests.
Now, here's the other thing. Here's the
Buddy
other thing
pass?
about teleportation. I don't think it's defined whether or not that's just place to place or time and space as well.
I mean, if
then
this
definitely.
is going, yeah,
Right?
I've got
right?
to.
But again,
Wait, so time and space.
you can
You
no
can travel
longer
time too.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's not defined.
That's right. It's
You
not
can't
defined.
Colorado.
But you can never ever enter Colorado.
I love
So you
Colorado,
can go to every
but
away game
Yeah.
of all your
Yeah.
teams.
That's right.
Um,
And as a teleporter, think of the money we'd be saving the company.
oh,
Teleport.
No,
because you
think-
can bring
oh,
people.
I don't
think
work
of-
for the company anymore.
Think of breaking news stories like, some Nuggets guard goes live on IG. Boom, you're there for like the IG live interview,
Wow, you're
side
really
by side
thinking about
interview.
Jamal Murray's IG live right now. aren't you?
It's honestly, it's
Oh,
the only
God.
IG live that comes to my mind. Yeah, to give the post game interview. Like, Jamal, how was that? How'd you go live on IG? What did you mean to do that?
Like
my
60% of the
God.
people I know in Colorado are in this room right now.
Yeah, right.
I could give up Colorado. Plus, the other thing about Colorado is like, it's
Shots fired at us, guys. At us
no,
specifically.
no,
Also,
no, no,
completely
it's a good thing. It's
unnecessary.
just a-
He didn't have to
there's
purpose it.
there's
Oh,
isn't
no.
all that much else that I need. And plus, like Colorado, the appeal is that it's like a nice blend. You get the mountains, you get the city, you get all that stuff. Well, guess what? You can just teleport to the mountains. You can teleport to a
He's
city.
thinking of how
Like-
to pick up girls now. He's
Oh, it'd be
thinking,
so
hey,
easy.
Hank
you wanna
is out,
teleport with
bro.
me?
You imagine just like
Hard
teleporting
out.
onto like a bar stool next to a girl, and she's like, "What is that?" And you're just like, "Yeah,
probably, like, calling the cops.
I teleport, and guess what?
yeah.
I'm from 20 years in the future too.
Oh,
It's
wow.
over. It's over.
I don't like this future thing. It's really meta. Like, what am I gonna do? There's too many options.
Or
You never have
pass.
to pay
Yeah.
for tickets. You just teleport into the arena.
stadium, Yeah,
Yeah.
Ugh,
that's
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
we
saying.
get
Like, you don't even really need money.
no. Well, you, do
don't
have
need
to eat.
You don't need a home.
You could probably steal
teleport
pretty well.
to a chicken farm.
Teleport into a bank vault, grab all the money, teleport out. Best crime ever. Never caught.
You can teleport into any hotel,
Yep.
like
Wow.
into
Into
a
a
specific room.
You have
Yep.
to know
Oh,
the
yeah.
room is empty.
Or
No,
you
don't,
can just
though.
teleport
Of course
out
you
really
don't.
quick.
There's like, what is this? You wear a
Totally,
mask,
man.
you
You're gonna
teleport out
see
real
some
quick.
stuff, man.
I'm really having a hard time just never being able to go to Folsom again.
I know. Colorado, those out,
But
man.
every road game.
I know.
Bro, I couldn't. We'd have to
I could
uproot
also,
our
like,
home. It'd be tough.
Teleport back to the 1990 national championship. Now
Yep.
I was there.
No, but
Yes.
not. Oh yeah.
And that
But-
would make up
But
for
you
it.
couldn't crying Nebraska fan game because it's at Folsom, right?
You could
But I
also
could-
like
yeah.
jump ahead like 40 years in the future and then just be like, oh no, the Buffs never won again.
Oh,
like they never turned it around. And then you have to live knowing that.
I don't want to do that.
You could learn some bad things in the future.
Can be scary.
It
Future
can
will
be.
get you, baby. The future will get you. But technically, this way you might be immortal, guys.
Past is cool though.
All right.
So
We're going teleport.
Yep, we're teleporting.
Wow,
like
I
that.
thought your Colorado loyalties, especially you, Ryan, would
Yeah.
make this more of a thing.
You made him
Just-
think.
You know, there's so many other options.
Wow.
That's my thing. We've lived in. We know what we've got.
I've got 29 years. Like,
Let me see the rest of
You've
the
been
universe.
to Folsom a lot.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that. I've already made my decision.
okay, next question.
It's a good one.
All right. Would you rather get Aaron Rodgers this year or have Drew Lock turn into a 3-time Pro Bowler?
This is the title.
Damn
what do
it,
they call
what a,
it?
like,
The title track.
What
yeah.
a
Titular. I like
This
that
is the
word.
star of the show.
3-time Pro Bowler is such a wet blanket.
Exactly.
It's like,
So-
You know what it reminds me of? It
It's-
reminds me of Jay Cutler. Like if Jay Cutler were to have,
Tannehill.
yeah,
They're like 3-time.
in that
yeah.
I bet
But,
you
like,
Derek Carr gets there.
There's
He gets
no
the
telling you
third
that
Pro Bowl.
3-time Pro Bowler wasn't also 3-time MVP.
Yeah, it's true.
And just every other season was bad, but 3-time
You can-
MVP and Pro Bowler.
You can have a fluky Pro Bowl. Some people may say
Yes,
Trevor
yes.
Trevor
Siemian
Siemian.
had that. I'm not going to say that, but
Case
others
Keenum,
may
right?
say
I'll say it.
potentially. Was Case a Pro Bowler?
He had to have been
That
year.
Minnesota
Okay,
game.
then if so, then yeah, you can get.
An
But
alternate, yeah.
3, like
3
it-
means you were good.
right? Yeah.
Especially
is
in the
that getting
AFC, where the AFC is right now with the young quarterbacks. Does feel like maybe in 10 years, 3-time Pro Bowl might mean a little more.
So
When you have the Lamars, Patrick Mahomes, the Herberts, the Bakers. so
Right.
on
To
and
me, it's Rodgers in a landslide.
give me Drew Lock the Pro Bowler, because I just know the window is now like wide open.
Yep.
You have a Pro Bowl quarterback, rocket arm, all of the things you want, all the things you need, great leader, all that stuff. And you've got him for, 15 more years? 13 more years?
Yep.
You were a contender most years. In my interpretation of this future, you had a chance every year.
So right now, Derek Carr is a 3-time Pro Bowler.
Exactly.
Now
The
he
only
may
thing-
turn into a
Exactly.
6-time Pro Bowler.
Derek Carr's not winning you a Super Bowl.
He's not, but, Bart Starr, also a 3-time Pro Bowler. No, I'm just
Oh, that would have been impressive. Mace over here.
Yeah.
What would scare me is if this was a Drew Brees situation. Like, you, the person who made this deal, knows that he'll become a 3-time Pro Bowler, but it doesn't happen in the next 2 years. The Broncos let him go, and he's,
Oh.
the Chargers letting
There's
go of
that,
Drew
too.
Brees.
To me, like, if I know Drew Lock is a 3-time Pro Bowler, I'm not even keeping him around. You need
So-
more than that. And that's the thing is
So,
you never know.
If I
in the
told
future.
you right before Drew Lock was drafted, 3-time Pro Bowler, you can draft him in the second round. You're saying no.
we want rings. That's
Man,
not going to get you a
that's-
ring.
But that's not the question.
I know.
It's
I'm
that
just
or
saying,
Aaron
he's saying
Rodgers.
like 3-time Pro Bowler
But
isn't
yeah.
a good enough career for his quarterback.
No, I want Super Bowls. Like you're trying to get
You
Super
can
Bowls.
win Super Bowls.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
here it is right now. Would you rather have Drew Lock or would you rather have Derek Carr? They would trade you Derek Carr immediately.
How many Pro Bowls does Brady have?
He has like 13 or 14.
Does
Well,
he?
I want to know, Henry, where's
Figured
the
he never
cutoff
gets
for you?
invited because he's in
5-time
the
Pro
Super
Bowler?
Bowl.
I mean, right around there is probably where you start to think it's consistent. I mean, I'm curious. I want to see like a list of quarterbacks.
I agree. I think
who have
5+
3.
means that you are legit.
Elite.
Yeah.
That's getting like
Matt
'cause, like
Stafford, how many Pro Bowls does he have?
Oh,
like
no.
Phil Rivers probably has like 8, 9.
Yes.
Oh,
Phil
sure.
Phil has.
So honestly, Pro
upwards of
Bowlers are
10.
no guarantee of anything.
No,
Yeah.
Pro Bowl's kind of
Right.
stink.
But see, like, and that's the thing is if like you think these,
Oh my
you
gosh.
never know he's a 3-time Pro Bowler.
Matt Stafford, 1 Pro Bowl.
What?
Wow.
Dude, that's the most underrated or overrated man.
That shocks me.
He's just such a Pro Bowl.
I thought he was Mr.
guy.
Stats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's crazy.
I swear, playing in Detroit means you just don't even exist.
that is true.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so you're not, I guess, better than Matthew Stafford.
Better than Matt Stafford.
You put it that
That
way.
does throw a wrench in
I
things.
want
That is
the-
a
I just
weird
want
number.
I want the longer window. Again, there's no guarantee of a Super Bowl with
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
I
Yeah.
just don't even think that's a window. Is the thing.
Give me Aaron Rodgers and let me gamble with after. Because you definitely have a better chance of winning a
Yeah,
Super Bowl
it's-
with.
It is a window having a top 5 quarterback in the AFC.
You think 3-time Pro Bowl makes you top 5?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
Lamar's
number
already
5.
there.
Can we like this wasn't like someone got injured or like you
Right.
know like
Right.
you're a
Y-
legit
yes. Yeah.
Pro Bowler on the first rollout,
But only for 3 years.
3 times.
At least
Yes.
3 years.
So you're
No,
top.
only.
You're top 3
Oh,
quarterback in
only.
the AFC 3 times.
One of the top
should
2 or
give
3.
you a chance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 times.
And I mean,
If
you
the
could
Broncos
make
had a
the
top 3
argument
quarterback
like
in the AFC this year, you expect them to be a Super Bowl.
They'd be
contender.
contenders. Yeah.
it means
yeah.
your production is as a top quarterback in your conference.
Man, I see that argument. And then with Aaron Rodgers, you are guaranteed 2 years of contention? Probably 3,
Honestly,
maybe 4.
I
is
would
the
say
trade
the only
still in play?
we saw Peyton just fall off out of nowhere.
So they had
I
4
would say
years
you're
of contention.
guaranteed 1.
But they had 4 with Peyton.
No, I know.
Okay.
But I'm just saying like it can happen at any time.
The other thing is,
And
what
Peyton
if you
wasn't
get
38
Yep.
when that year happened.
Yep.
So like
Man, so you have no confidence in
I don't
Aaron
think you go
following
from
Tom.
I don't think you go from MVP to like falling off.
Yeah.
But I think there can be a MVP year, and then remember Peyton.
Well, look at Peyton. I was going to say MVP 2013. Started to fall
2014
off at
started
the end
to
of
fall off.
2014.
2015 it was over.
And
then
somehow
they
it's
won a
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl.
ring.
And are
One of
you
the biggest
are you
anomalies.
are you still having to make a mega trade for Rodgers? Are you having is Drew having one of his Pro Bowl seasons now, and now you're having to overpay
Gotta ask yourself:
him?
does Aaron Rodgers
question.
have to start on the defensive side of the ball?
All right. So
Is
many
Kirk-
factors.
Kirk Cousins has 2.
That's
going to get a
that's
third?
pretty perfect. Yep.
He's
Yep,
probably
because
gonna get a
I think
third.
throughout his career he'll get one more. Yep.
God,
So
that
Kirk
sucks.
Cousins.
Exactly.
Kirk Cousins.
That's not
How many
from
did
when
Jay
he's
Cutler have?
25.
only 1.
Yeah, so you get Kirk Cousins at 25 till whenever, or you get Aaron Rodgers for a short window.
I mean, it's still a
But-
Pro Bowl season. Like
I'm
whether
not thinking
it's-
about Kirk Cousins because he's like
Kirk.
He's
like,
going to be a 3-time
Drew
Pro
Lock
Bowler.
is more.
But he's not. He's going to be Kirk. Except
he's not.
without,
In terms
the,
of-
without
in
the
terms
cheese.
of-
Without the cheese.
in terms of quality.
Right.
but not necessarily. I mean,
like their characteristics are different.
and he's producing at a Pro Bowl level. I think you're getting lost in what tier of quarterback. He's still producing at a Pro Bowl level for 3 seasons.
Like Kirk Cousins.
Exactly. Yes.
Kirk Cousins has only done it twice.
But assuming he gets
yeah.
a third.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, a season of Matt Schaub, or like
Don't do that.
or the almost MVP season of Derek Carr, or the almost MVP season
Yeah.
of Carson Wentz. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a million variations.
Wow, good question.
But it's
Glad
Pro
we
Bowl
made that
production.
the titular segment.
So what are we going with?
Yeah.
You're
I want Rodgers for a year.
titular.
But it's not Rodgers for a year. It's Rodgers now, and then you don't know how much
Rodgers
he's got
for
left
whenever.
in the tank.
Yeah.
I'd throw in a first.
I'm going Rodgers.
I think essentially the windows are the same, so I'd go Rodgers.
I'm going Drew.
All right. There we go.
If we
I
had
love
more
it.
details on compensation and what I got to pay Drew,
of course, you want the details.
but
Mace made
fine.
it after all.
It's like a
Yeah.
36-page detailed would you rather.
Well, I'm just saying. I wouldn't give up 3 first rounders if I know that Drew's going to
My
have
thesis.
3 Pro
Would you rather?
All right, let's get this next one pulled up here. Would you? Oh,
This
wow.
is mine. Would you rather have your breath smell like a fart or your laugh sound like a fart?
Oh, wow. This
Wow.
is yours, of course. You can't have breath smelling like a fart. You
But I
can't.
laugh so much.
You stop that. You
I
just
mean,
can't.
So I'm with you on this.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Could you imagine?
Bro,
Go
we're
ahead
on
for a
air.
kiss.
Like, you can't be interviewing people and having them on Three Ring Circus, and the whole time Shelby Harris is like, whoa, Zach's breath.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the
Out of this
opposite.
world.
Could you like
bad
explain
right
the
now.
circumstances though? Could you say like, well, the other option was like, I laugh and it sounds like a fart? Because I feel like people would understand.
Like,
Look, Shelby, I'll send you the YouTube link, but it was this would you rather.
It's like, no, like I see your face. I know what you're thinking.
I took a
Would you rather I laugh? Like I couldn't do that to
I
myself.
took a 3-inch
wear a
needle
mask?
to the eye.
Honestly,
too,
it's
by the way.
it's kind of selfish to do like the laugh sounds like a fart.
What are you talking about?
Well, because like that
Selfish?
doesn't. Yeah,
You
because
can
you're
never
just
talk
embarrassed.
to anyone. The people you're talking to are the people suffering most from your,
I don't think you
for
can.
lack of better word, shitty breath.
Exactly, exactly. And so that's why like you don't feel bad about your breath. You're just making other people
But
suffer from
here's
your
the
breath.
thing with
Jesus
our
Christ.
profession, it doesn't matter what our breath smells like.
It doesn't.
If we are just how many times we have farted on this podcast? I mean, that's all this podcast
Wow.
would be is a fart track.
Nobody up there knows.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think you can leave the house if your breath just
Both are
consistently
really
smells
rough.
Like farts.
I mean, there's like a spectrum to farts.
I'm also like, Henry, you're the single one of the gang. Like, which would hurt you most?
Yeah.
definitely
In the
breath.
dating
Yes.
game.
Yeah.
Yes.
It has to be
Again,
the
I mean,
but it's a tough first date where anything, funny cute, she says, you're fart laughing away.
I know, right? And how many times have you been like at a restaurant and you're like, oh, listen to her next table over, that laugh,
How
like
many people would be like,
that's not gonna go well.
is that really the way you laugh? Like,
I know.
like they think that you're just like really into that type of humor. Like you think that would be funny. Just constantly make fart noises.
I don't even think I could. Like I don't know where that comes from.
People would be
Is it like
so
mouth?
people would
Or
be
is it
so
like a deep
uncomfortable
throat thing
around
that's like,
you.
Like,
So
It's a very guttural fart
Like, I
laugh.
don't know. I don't know.
like the louder, the juicier it is.
Yeah, I mean if it's juicy, that's all lips.
Make it stop.
Then
That's
again,
what people would be
imagine us
saying.
farting throughout this entire segment. That's cracking us up.
Or how bad would this room smell if we
Right.
all had the breath?
That is true. If we all have to decide, we probably should stagger it.
yeah,
No.
we would be.
No,
We would
that's
be the
actually
most
worst though.
hated DMVR employees. Everyone's like, great, I'm stuck fucking
You definitely
doing a video
don't
with
have
Zach.
this job
Yeah.
anymore.
man.
No one can handle that on a podcast.
Oh,
All right.
that was
This
good.
mic really smells awful. Was one of the 3 ring cake.
Oh man.
By the way, I've been to some radio
Oh,
stations.
wow.
All of their microphones smell terrible. Ours don't have a smell to them.
It's so nice.
Every radio station I've ever been to, the microphone just smells like breath.
Yeah, because they're just old guys spitting on it all day.
But why ours
Do
smell
we not?
normal?
Do we not?
We're young
spit them?
guys. I mean, if you think of the age difference between us and like the average radio person.
Better
like,
hygiene.
Well, I just think we don't spit when we talk as much.
Oh.
Like I feel like that comes with age, right? That absolutely comes with age.
We've got more.
Like
lip
my
control.
grandmothers.
Can't wait to see who you got.
Like I just feel like old people when they talk, it's just like, and maybe again.
24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Hank, you can't be throwing family members under the bus
Yeah.
on the show they all watch.
Yeah, you're gonna
That
have to
is true.
explain this later.
yeah, Henry.
People, they were more into the tailgate.
Also,
I'm sure they'll watch
I
this.
think
live.
we'll have you announce next week's guest on 3 Ring, which is undoubtedly going to be someone from local radio. So I look forward to that.
just like
Bring your
if
whole
it is somebody from
out of the
local,
bar.
like just watch though. See if they do spit more. just like don't make it obvious, but just like a tiny. just keep an eye on it for me.
All right, last one. Would you rather have the nicest house in the worst car, or the nicest car
So
in the
easy.
worst house?
You definitely take nicest house.
Yeah, bro.
So then, anywhere you
talking
show
about?
up, you are in just the grossest car, and that's what people
Yeah.
see.
Scooter gang, bro.
No. You're taking this car. Scooter's not included.
Wow. I mean,
But I can't park like a block away and just walk everywhere.
Worst. Just terrible.
This one I just
like
awful.
it's rusty. It's
Yep.
like 70s.
Probably no windows.
But isn't it the same as like explaining to Shelby Harris while your breath smells like farts? It's
I'm like, yo, have you seen my house?
you
though?
should see
Exactly,
my
that's the
house,
thing.
Like,
And then what are they gonna think? They're not gonna believe you.
Are they gonna get in your car with you to then go see your house?
toast, man. I've got an infinity pool, Zach. They want to see it.
Yeah.
See, the move is you show up in the super nice car. It costs like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then you're just like, yeah, you should see my house because it's dope too. They
Everyone
don't know.
believes you.
They of course they believe you. They see your car.
But then what happens when they take you up on it? They're like, yeah, I want to see your house.
You just
Henry
go to their
just-
place.
You said, like, sorry, it got repoed. Now I live in this crack house.
Getting cleaned. Like, let's just always hang at your house.
I like that you're looking at the other side. Are you taking that?
Always in the grays.
I think if you play your cards right, the car could really be beneficial.
See?
If you play your car, that's right.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
I'm definitely taking the house.
I am too.
I think I am
Yeah.
too.
I don't really care what anyone thinks about my car. I'll show them pictures of me at my pool,
Yeah.
at the mansion
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
on the
again,
golf course.
But for all of you who have significant others, me who am I at the 24-year-old stage of life,
true.
like
How many girls that you've met in the last month have seen your car?
how many girls have I met in the last month? Like the answer is 0.
Okay, in the
Like,
last year.
the last year.
It's
I mean,
been a
last
tough
year
year.
doesn't
It's been a
count.
tough year.
2 years. Like, girls don't see your car until, like,
That is true.
they've known you for, like, a month.
That's the thing. You just Uber.
Uber
whenever
everywhere.
You, think you may meet someone.
And
Well,
Airbnb
but you said no,
that
you
place
said
yeah,
out.
no Ubers or scooters. Yeah, you're right.
How are you
Yeah.
supposed to get home from
Your
the
car.
bars?
She drives you.
Your car.
Well,
Wow, so now you can't drink.
Exactly.
You
yeah.
say first date, hey, just let's come hang at my place. She meets you there. She's like, oh wow, this, and then after that, you're just
can
like,
you believe
hey
this?
yo, can you pick me up? And we'll
Yes.
I'm gonna be able to sell the hell out of my crappy car with that house. But you're right though. That's the move. Get them in the home first, and then they're like, "Oh my god, this guy has
Luring
a
'em in with
literal
candy.
palace, but he's driving this junk car.
he's
like,
not gonna care.
He's
Yeah.
like
She's
humble
down.
as pie.
He's so
he said that.
responsible with his money.
Oh,
You guys are also
right.
lucky. You have somebody who will just relate immediately, and then you're good. Like they understand the circumstance, and then it's like, yeah, cool, we'll go with it.
Yeah, it's true.
It is the house.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
the house.
That's the house,
yeah,
baby.
yeah. Well, that was
It's
fun.
madness.
Yeah, this
It's
is
definitely
madness, and we are typically ending our show at this time. We still have 2 more segments.
Oh,
Let's go.
that's good. What else do we have to talk about?
Well, we've got to tell the good people about DraftKings Sportsbook, of course, America's top-rated sportsbook
one.
app. And I'm sitting here with the 2 bets guys right now, guys. What do we like? Anything jump out to us?
Haven't even looked at the slate
Yeah,
yet. To
haven't
be
looked
completely
Wow,
honest.
geez, I thought you guys just had picks left and right. Well, I'll tell you something that we can
Prepared
all
for
get
this.
behind right now, and that is turning $1 into $100 in site credits.
Dre, I won 22 cents on a pool last night.
Let's
Wow.
go, baby.
So, what'd you do? You can get in on pools.
Yeah,
Won
free
22
pools.
cents.
Free
How
pools.
about that?
Yep.
Exactly.
Was it
yes.
in a pool that you drove a shitty car to that was in your backyard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. But anyways, you can turn $1 into $100 in site credits if you use the promo code DNVR during sign up. And what are you going to do with those 100 credits? Well, you're going to turn them into money. So make sure to use code DNVR when you get in to turn $1 into $100 in site credits.
Flip 'em.
Get in on baseball, basketball, hockey. I love all the daily odds boosts. So get in on there and download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code DNVR when you sign up to turn $1 into $100 for a limited time only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older, Colorado only, new customers only, wager paid out in site credit. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
It's also Friday, which means it's Breck Brew Friday. Probably as soon as we finish this, we'll just head down to the bar, get some Breck Brews, maybe some Breck Seltzies, maybe some Breck Seltzy lemonades.
Wow.
So many options. I'm going to have to think long and hard before I decide what I'm bringing out on the golf course, but it will be from Breckenridge. So whatever you're doing tonight, make sure you add Breck Brew into the mix to make it a great night. It couldn't be more definitively Strawberry Sky season. And I know you, the listener, has not had enough Strawberry Sky in your life yet this summer.
Ryan, right now, excuse me, right now over at City Park, they're mowing the lawns, getting ready for you. Mm-hmm. Are you going to mow the lawn to get ready for them?
Don't need to.
Don't need to. Oh, you've already
On top
mowed
of
the
it.
lawn with the
Oh, yeah.
Lawnmower
This guy
4.0
gets it.
over with our friends at Manscaped. And like Ryan says, it's more than just about the lawnmower that they've got over at Manscaped, although it is the best lawnmower, the Lawnmower 4.0. But they've got so many things that you need to add to
Yes.
that, including the crop exfoliator. We know all about that. They've got the crop gel, and of
Yup,
course,
yup.
the crop shaver. Oh, guys. They've got it all over at Manscaped. And we can get you 20% off. If you use the code DNVR over at Manscaped, you'll get 20% off your order and get in on the new Lawnmower 4.0 because it does it all. Wireless charging, a battery life that lasts forever, an on and off switch for the light. I mean, so you don't have to blind yourself, but you can also just expose every area that needs exposing. So make sure to get in. Manscaped.com. Use promo code DNVR.
Boom.
All right.
All right, shall we draft?
We going draft or red zone?
Your call.
Do we?
Red zone in between you two, or did I have to send a link?
Oh, I think.
I just tweeted out that our right tackle draft was starting. soon.
Okay, all right. We'll go right tackle draft, and then we'll figure.
Do you need to send someone a link to get someone?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's do this. This is by far the most painful, awful
Yeah,
draft
sad.
we've ever done, and that's kind of what I love about it. The point of this draft is who can have the team that sucks the least.
Yeah, not an easy task.
And by looking at the board, I already give Andre the advantage. Look at that face. That looks like someone that can be
Dialed in.
evil in this.
Dialed in, no doubt.
So-
No doubt.
You've met his evil cousin, Dr. Alberto.
Oh yes, Dr. Alberto. The question. So the point here is we're gonna draft all right tackles that have started for the Broncos in any single game since they moved Orlando Franklin off of the right tackle spot.
Yeah,
That is what started the curse. They've never been able to get past it.
Yeah.
So
So 2014.
there are 16 players available. There are
It's,
16 spots on this draft board.
It's a great group.
Everyone will be picked.
And let the torture begin.
Let the
Yeah.
torture.
Should we start with our guests?
Yes, we should.
Should we just go right to left?
Let's do it.
Okay, so
That'll make it easy.
yeah, okay. No, so Dre first. Oh no, you're saying go right to left, reverse
Right,
order.
right.
Yeah, okay, all right. Henry, you have the number 1 overall pick.
So usually that's
You
a
should
good
be getting
thing.
a great player here.
I
Hank.
know. I mean, I'm tempted to do something really crazy.
Do it.
Juwan
Do it.
James. Juwan James.
Do it.
Juwan
Do
You know
it.
what I'm gonna do?
Malik Watson.
I'm gonna take Calvin Anderson.
Oh
Yeah, that is
my
just
god.
terrible.
Yeah, you know why? You know why? Because we know what the other guys do. Calvin Anderson, we don't know what he can do, and at least
Okay.
there's like a small chance that he pans out and becomes a right tackle that you actually do want
If
to
the
start.
fans were voting on this 4 years from now.
Well, I love Calvin Anderson, but that pick is
Yeah. Hey, I mean, again,
I love that we don't know what he can do, but just like these other guys who's been employed by NFL teams, he just can't see the field. Unlike
There's
these
that.
other guys who are terrible football players, but at least could see the field.
when it comes to these right tackles, the unknown is better than the known. And that's the concept that I'm going to be
See,
working off of today.
Wow.
I think
And I
that-
wish I didn't have to waste the number 1 overall
Shame
pick
on
on
you.
it.
I
but
think that strategy would have made sense in the second round.
Shame on you. Sir.
that's
I
fair.
think there
That's
are-
fair. That's fair.
I think there are some legitimate first round picks here.
And here's the thing: is unfortunately, Hank, he would have been there in the second round. I think, right?
Probably.
I mean, yeah.
And that's the thing. But
Yeah.
I have to. That's the
I
whole
literally
snake.
had him middle of my draft.
I don't
board.
want to lose him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
my
I
money
mean,
says
he's
he
the-
would have been available in the fourth.
Well,
He's the one piece of upside I've got here.
one of our guests always gets last place, so Hank's off to a good start.
Yeah,
Let me be
it's
him.
very true.
What's funny about this is the more recent you get, the worse they are.
Yes.
The further away you get, the better they are, which doesn't speak highly in how they've been able to address this. So I'm extremely torn, but I'm going with one of my 3 top picks. It's Luis Vasquez.
Lou Vasquez.
Yep.
Love me.
He
Lou
was number
Vasquez.
3 on my board.
He's a beast.
Even at right tackle, you like him that
He was
much?
extraordinary.
And here's the thing: is people will remember him as a guard as well
Yes.
when voting.
Yes.
So smart.
You'll
Well-
remember a lot of these guys as guards.
I appreciate both of you guys for leaving this guy on the board for me.
Yeah.
Not only is he a great pick, but he's also a homie. I get to pick Ryan Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a very good one.
Gary Kubiak life.
And he's part of the Ryan gang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one pick that's here that's really good. That's solid, and that's more than the Broncos have had. And I'm going Jared Valdir.
Wow.
Yeah,
He's kind
not
of a staple at right tackle
Okay.
for the Broncos.
He was effective.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he though?
Yeah, he was. He
I
was.
will say, like, I don't overtly remember him for being trash. So that's a feather in his cap.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm going to go for a guy that I think I will get your stamp of approval with
know
this
what you're
next
doing.
pick. I'm going to go DeMar Dotson.
Oh,
here.
wow.
Wow, not the
D-Dot.
guy you were thinking of.
Definitely the
But again-
tallest duo
Yes.
anyone has.
Yeah, and also just another solid guy.
You really do have, like, you're one thing away from having a mountain range.
D-Dot.
And I know who you could pick
Maybe
to
I
finish
could
that
finish
off.
that. Yes.
Wow. Well, I feel like I'm on track here to
Yeah,
win
man.
this
Yeah, let's
by
see it.
just going with people that fans will like.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going Ty Sambrilo.
CSU
Yep.
number 2.
That's like
Did he play 3 games?
Enough snaps at right tackle to qualify?
one snap
Yep.
at the start of a game is all you need
start.
to qualify.
You need to start. Yes.
Doesn't have to be a good one, it turns out.
Famously, as a rook, kind of manned the left side for a minute
Yeah.
Right.
with Peyton.
And that's what people are going to remember.
shaky as hell.
Starting left tackle to start the 2015 season.
Good guy.
But I think
Real
people
good
will
guy.
also remember how it went.
I ran into his dad at an airport once.
Oh, yeah.
Did you recognize him? He recognized you?
He said, this is going to hurt some people's feelings.
Oh, boy.
Said go Buffs.
Everyone knows that I travel in Buffs gear. He said, go Buffs.
Wow.
That's how he got my attention.
Wow.
Wow.
And we struck up a conversation, and I was like, he's like, yeah, like I went to see you, I'm a CU fan. And I was like, how
That's
come Ty
crazy.
didn't go there? And he's like, oh, they dropped the ball in recruiting. I was like, yeah, shocking.
He's a California kid, too. I didn't realize he had those kind of connections. Wow. Like
So-
the Buffs in not recruiting Ty Sambrilo, Ryan dropped the ball. If there's anyone that's not remembered on this list,
Oh, I missed one.
it's Chris Clark.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
It's Chris Clark.
Yep.
He's probably
Damn,
as far as like longevity, I think it's like 27 starts. Solid, man.
I thought all the
Real
good ones
solid.
were actually off the board, but
Yep.
he was solid.
I thought Vasquez, Ryan Harris, Clark, a clear separators above the rest.
yeah.
So I got 2 of my top 3. Feeling great.
You're
Feeling great. Who you got? Quinn
off
Bailey
to the
next?
best
Huh?
starts.
Ooh, okay.
Upside,
that's
baby,
actually
right?
tempting.
Actually, what about the guys that haven't played yet? Bobby Massey, Cam Fleming. You wanna
No,
go
see,
with
there's
them?
no more of those.
They
left.
haven't
You have to
started.
start.
They haven't started
Yep.
it down.
Dang.
I
Yep.
know.
But what about voluntary camp?
Oh, Bobby
They
Massey
might have
has
gotten
not
a
outside.
start in voluntary camp. I'm actually gonna go with Juwan James. Hey, the one
You are. I mean,
no, the
are
one
you trying to get 0% of the
the
vote?
one half that he. I'm not trying to play the vote. I'm trying to get a good team. The one
Do
half.
you not remember the other 2.5
I
years?
always
Again.
play the vote.
The the one half.
What do you mean?
The one half was a good half. What could happen if maybe he comes back
Yeah,
and
okay.
he's healthy?
What do you
Again,
know?
But you know what happened. We know exactly what. Like at least with
He
Calvin
opted out.
Anderson, you get the unknown. He is on Baltimore now. He's not coming back.
I'm
will
not kidding
say-
you. If I had the last pick in the draft and Juwan James was still on the board, I would just say I'm going with 3.
Now, I don't think that's. I think Juwan James in this game does
terms
get a
of-
bit of the Terrell Davis Hall of Fame argument, where
exactly.
it's like his peak.
Don't you ever put those two names in the
Yeah,
same
well,
sentence
Well,
again?
like,
Jawan
compared to
James,
the
Terrell
other
Davis.
guys, it's true. Those 50 snaps from Juwan James, way better than anything Tyson Brilo, DeMar Dotson,
That does not
arguably
matter.
Jared
Do
Valdir.
you want me to
did.
say Cyrus Quanjo?
Yes.
yeah, that'd be great.
But he did nothing
Cujo in the
positive.
house? Obvious.
At least we got something positive.
Okay.
Well,
wow.
Good
Which
luck.
Okay,
kept
now-
Drew
Look at that.
Locke's
Now
hopes
who are
alive.
you
and-
picking next? Schofield.
How does he one up this?
I forgot. Oh wow.
Bro,
Oh my
Sco Dog?
goodness.
Who doesn't
It's
want
not gonna be
Schofield?
him.
The SCO show?
Wow. I mean, there's
Man,
just a
there are
bunch.
some bad ones. Thanks for picking them
I know.
already, Henry. But
Hey.
Yeah.
the 4th round's just going to be about avoiding.
See, yeah, we've
Oh, I
we've
know.
fallen
I mean,
apart
And
here.
even 3rd, maybe.
Henry,
I'm trying to
Henry's
do- I'm
board
trying
is
to
the
draft
value
guys-
in the 4th. You know,
I'm trying to draft guys who the fans don't overtly hate.
I know you are.
It- they like Calvin Anderson, but number 2.
Hey, we're gonna just happily take Elijah Wilkinson.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Just
Yes.
sure.
Oh man, that's a
Hey,
good
there's a bunch
pick.
of names on the list. You got to pick
Boy,
one.
I
They're
think he's
getting close to
trolling
interchangeable.
you right now.
Henry's 4th round value board is panning out
I think
amazingly. Unfortunately, I feel that my guy's gonna be just slightly better, and it's Billy Turner,
okay.
the guy who got paid.
Oh,
And
wow.
you
I'm
know,
so mad that you got
was-
that because it wasn't on this list.
Billy Turner wasn't?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Well, you gotta
he was
make
on
your
my
own list,
That's my
baby.
bad.
Luis Vasquez wasn't on mine, but Big Z helped me out.
Wow.
Wow.
But just so you know, Billy Turner was
Oh, wow.
starting ahead of Elijah Wilkinson, got paid a lot of money, went to
Yeah.
a superior team.
I will say.
Yeah, no, Billy Turner wasn't on my list either.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yep,
he would have
only
been up
15
there.
guys,
He would have
my
been the
bad.
one.
Yeah. I will say I used to call him Billy Turnstile.
I mean,
So,
again,
not
Another
good.
guy way better at guard
He-
than at tackle.
they're
yeah.
they're all.
His looks were like he looked like a right tackle.
He was big.
And then the play just wasn't.
He kind of looked like a
wasn't there.
fashionista.
That's true. Yeah. When not
Oh.
in pads, he was. Yeah.
I honestly would have drafted him just for that.
Big fan of circular sunglasses.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who isn't, baby?
All right, I'm back on the board. Oh
Wow,
God.
Henry.
Things are going
So on a scale of 1 to 10, where's your disappointment at? 10 being like, I
Dude,
want to leave this show.
We're
with this
drafting
set in
Broncos
tears.
right tackles. We're all disappointed.
It's true.
I feel
If-
like Dre isn't disappointed.
No, I'm happy. If the exercise was reversed and trying to build the worst team, who would be your first pick as Ryan Stalls to find?
How many of these guys do you think have gotten a game ball?
No, don't do this.
I don't think they
Don't
have.
do this.
I think
This is my guy.
at least 4 guys.
This
At
is
least
my
4.
guy.
I can only be sure of one
Lay
that
it
has
on
gotten
me.
a game ball.
Lay it on me.
Jake Rodgers, baby. Let's
I'm
go.
so disappointed.
Whoa,
He was my
what?
next pick.
I believe he made 2 starts, or he might have only made one.
He
and
made
he's
one start. His game ball actually came in a non-start,
okay.
but then started the next week.
So wait, tell me the game ball story. I don't listen.
He
to
came
every
in
episode of your
probably
pod
for
sometimes.
an Elijah Wilkinson injury
Probably. Yep.
Nice.
and played well enough, and they won. It was week 16.
Yep.
So who are they playing? 2 years ago, week 16.
Well enough is kind of the theme of this
Mace?
draft.
And
Where
he
you
did
at?
well enough. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did well enough.
Wow.
Was it that Pittsburgh game?
And it was a
No.
bad team. It was like the Lions, but maybe
Oh,
it was
it
the
was
Lions.
the Lions.
Yeah.
It was the Lions.
Lions. Yeah.
Who is he lining up against in that game?
Oh yeah, I remember. Right, the Lions were down to their like 4th
Yep.
string
Yep.
edges.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, who started that game for the Lions?
Romeo
I think
Aquara.
Trey Flowers might have been still playing on the on Bulls' side, but
I'm trying to think of the quarterback though.
Quarterback.
David Blau.
oh yeah,
I don't think it was. Was it?
He got in.
Yes, yeah,
he
it
got
was
in
Blau.
late.
It was a
Somebody might have
blowout.
gotten hurt,
Yeah.
but yeah, he played.
Nice.
Thanks.
All right.
I don't know who I'm gonna take in
Wait,
the
so-
4th. All my value picks are gone. Now.
So Chris Clark,
might have been gone for a while.
Chris Clark was a Super Bowl starter in 2015, so he
Yeah,
got a
big
game
time.
ball too.
Yeah.
Everyone who started in the Super Bowl got
That
a game
doesn't
ball.
count.
Yep, yep. So
I
just
cannot
to
believe I
take
didn't
a
take
little.
Chris Clark with my second round.
Okay, now we're really down to it. I got 2 picks here.
Down to some highly paid studs, you mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Menelik Watson.
Woo!
You know, he did get some action on the sideline.
Oh, he's all about that action, boss.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
was on the sideline in preseason game.
Yep.
Sports
got-
Talk Radio had a field day with it.
yes, they
Holy
did.
cow, I forgot all about that.
He did play 7 games, so
Oh,
good
heck
7
yeah.
games.
He was a
so-
boxer.
Yeah.
English
British.
accent.
British.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that
And
part's
look
fun.
look at this team I'm building. You don't want to mess with these guys. They're all
I
huge.
absolutely want to mess with these guys.
So with this
It
next
is
one,
the most intimidating in a gym in a ring. Like
Yes.
you don't want to spar with.
and I'm gonna add to that. And Cyrus Kwanjo,
Nice.
we
Solid
called
pick.
him the Mountain
Really?
of a Man. Love him for my 4th round pick.
Cujo.
And
you guys, you could literally fit an entire village on one of his shoes and send them across a channel. His shoes,
Is that big, huh?
I've never seen anything like this. I mean, only one would fit on this shelf.
Maybe that's why I couldn't move his feet.
Probably.
yeah.
Famously, Shaq Barrett stole his lunch money in college in their final season. Shaq goes undrafted. He's a 2nd rounder, and we know how those careers went.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
I forgot that CSU went to Alabama.
Yeah, quite a few matchups. It's a weird one.
So I'm so thrilled with that pick, not because I only built a mountain on that side, but I left you 3 with just some great picks.
I'm feeling good about this one again. I'm just trying to go for people that aren't overtly remembered for being trash.
Yeah.
So
There's
I'm
only
going
one option.
Paul Cornick.
Yeah, there's only one
Paul
option.
Cornick.
Started a couple of games in 2014.
Yeah.
Huh, that's who that is.
Cornball, they
You
called
want to?
it.
Yeah, you want to tell us about Paul Cornick?
Oh, PC?
Yeah,
You
he's
know.
frankly the only name on this list that I.
The only
to
thing I
pick
know
him
about
out
him
of
is
lineup,
Mace
I
will
think.
reference
Yep.
him from time to time. And
Yeah.
That's about all I know about him. Again, the fact that I don't remember him is a huge feather in his cap.
It's true. Yeah,
Now-
people won't look at that and say I hate it.
Exactly.
Now that your pick is in, can I just tell you, you took a Ram 2 rounds higher than Tyler Columbus. Buffs
Tyler
legend.
Columbus
Wow.
isn't available.
2014 definitely played at least some snaps
Played.
at right tackle.
Didn't start.
Didn't start.
Didn't start.
Didn't start.
Yeah. Because 2015, I believe he also played a couple of snaps, but didn't start.
Glad we had that correction.
Yeah.
I would have taken him in the first round if he was there.
Honestly,
I wouldn't.
Schofield has my heart here, but again, I think the one that my team will be dragged with the least is the pick of Donald Stevenson. Another solid pro, and I'm just like
Solid,
wiping
huh?
the floor with you guys. Mine is a team of solid pros. You guys look like you've only played Madden and never watched actual football. So.
Wow. I can't believe you're saying that about this draft board.
Also, I think
my
I have like
lasting memory of Donald Stevenson is he
3
was
Pro Bowl guards in here, I think.
so Donald Stevenson was hurt for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
And then one game he was cleared to play, but they didn't really want to play him.
Yeah.
And I believe it was Schofield maybe who started the game over on that side. He was a disaster. Nah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been Schofield. I can't
No,
remember.
I think Menelik took his job.
Well, okay, so it's
Yeah.
against the Chargers. They're in LA. And again, he's cleared to play, but he doesn't start. But the right tackle situation is a mess. They're like,
Yeah.
Stevenson, get in there. First play. Swear to God, I thought Trevor Siemian was dead. Thought he was dead. He just Joey Bosa, I believe it was, or the other guy they have, Ingram,
Yeah.
goes right by Donald Stevenson. Doesn't even get a finger on him,
No.
and just blows up Trevor Siemian. I think that was probably the last snap Donald Stevenson played. It was so bad. Probably the hardest hit I've seen. a
We're down
quarterback
to the
take
worst
in
of the
years.
worst now.
Is there only one more left?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be taking my guy Michael Schofield.
Yeah.
He's got
Good guy.
he's
Good
got a cool
guy.
wife.
Yep.
Man, he was hated.
Yeah.
His wife though.
I mean,
That Khalil Mack
hockey player.
Super dope player.
Kendall
that's
Corner.
all you think of when you think of Schofield, unfortunately, is that game.
Yeah.
I only think that his wife is a hockey player.
Should we just vote?
She's a baller.
Should we vote someone
Yes.
off the island right now?
No, I
What?
want to see how many
No.
percentage points he
I
gets.
I know what you're trying to do, Zach.
It would be you, Hank, is what I was getting
I
at.
know that that's what we're getting at. We'll let the people be mean.
Man, your team is terrible.
Wait, let's do an
all I-
over under 7% for Hank. Did I set that too high?
Under.
It's over. It's over.
Big time under.
Dude.
Even if the whole Chisholm family votes for him, he still won't get
The
7.
Yeah, it's
Calvin
not the biggest.
Anderson hide is going to get it to like 5%. But,
Yep.
Okay.
Do you
Calvin
think that?
Anderson does numbers.
well,
I feel like I might be able to get like Ryan Harris to quote tweet this, and
I feel
say
like,
to-
dude, if I quote this with a, then yeah,
We'll
I
do
feel
it.
like I might get two.
People are
Okay, we'll
asking,
see.
why
We'll
not
see.
Orlando Franklin, who tuned in late?
yeah, the whole point was
post Big O.
post
Yeah.
Orlando Franklin because he was actually good.
He would have been number one pick, right?
Yes.
I mean, you had
Ah,
number one
Calvin
pick.
Anderson.
Oh
Oh
my god!
my
But yeah,
Wow.
I really regret not rank. So like, I didn't rank my board, and that's how I missed out on Ryan Clark in the second round.
Yeah, I honestly,
Chris Clark, you mean?
I
That's
honestly
exactly what I
shouldn't have,
just said.
shouldn't have given you the board, even the draft board. Made
I
you
would have
suffer.
Yeah.
still gotten
yeah.
who I got.
I don't know. I had 4 clear top guys. I got 3 of them. Ryan Harris was the only one I missed.
I got my top 4.
Nice.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't.
Yeah, it felt good.
Zach, I mean, almost like 28 feet of man on your team.
Oh heck yeah!
It's true. It's
Heck
true.
yeah.
I need someone protectors for myself.
Yes.
No doubt.
If those 4 people walked in front of you and you stood behind them, no one would know you were there.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
That's why they thought they'd work at right tackle.
Isn't that what an offensive line is for? Is to protect?
Yes.
Yes.
I got my protectors.
You would never have to deal with anything ever again. All right. Before we get to our final segment here and bring on our guest for the Red Zone.
I've got to tell you about our friends over at Solace Meds, because over at Solace Meds, they are getting some great deals this month, guys. You can get 15% off Gold Shelf concentrates, 20% off all wanted tinctures and tarts, 20% off Mountain Select rosins and cartridges, 25% off Blues Brothers joint packs. Mace will probably make a Blues Brothers reference here that neither Ryan or
Candle
I would
in the
understand.
Wind.
Brilliant, and we all laugh.
Sounds like a great song.
You've
20
seen the Blues Brothers, Hank?
No.
Have you?
No.
Bits and pieces.
Allie, have you seen Blues Brothers?
Yes.
Really?
Wow.
It's a long one to sit through, guys.
I thought we were gonna go 1 for 5 in there, 1 for 6 in the room.
Over.
Oh, it's a movie, is what Allie said.
Roasted Blues Brothers.
What did
take
you think?
that.
A band? What's the blue? Who are the blue
So,
people?
how did
Blue
that?
Man Group.
That's
Allie
the
thought
Blue
the
Man
Blues
Group.
Brothers
Yep.
was the Blue Man Group.
Unrelated to the Blues Brothers joint packs,
All right,
which
just to finish this
the
off,
kids
Eric,
love.
have you seen Blues Brothers?
Actually, no, but I know of it.
Oh for 6.
So was it like a band that turned into a movie, or movie and then music came from the
No.
And
movie?
then also turned into Blue Men.
It's
The
a Saturday Night
yeah,
Live
yes.
skit turned movie.
That's right. That's right.
I didn't know that.
They never made
Blue Man
music.
Group has nothing to do
I
with
have
it.
seen the Blue Man Group.
Oh.
Great show.
There should be a Blue
Live?
Man Group movie.
Live.
They splash you? You get splashed?
Bro, I got so splashed.
There's a lot of splashing going on there.
So much splashing.
I don't know if this is real.
Oh, boy, that's good stuff. Solace Meds, baby.
But
That's where it's at.
if you imagine seeing the Blue Man Group
Should
getting
go to Solace
splashed
Meds
when you
first.
are using some products from Solace Meds.
100%. If
What
you're
about
not, you're not doing it
25%
right.
off Dixie products before you see the Blue Man
Oh.
Group? Yeah,
Wow.
it's fantastic. And if you use the code DNVR20 at their Wheat Ridge location, you'll get a free Solace bar King Cone. Imagine what that could do.
Sounds like
Wow.
Crazy.
2 things
Yeah.
you would get in an ice cream shop.
It really
I
does.
know.
An ice cream shop for adults. There you go. So use
Hell
the
yeah.
code DNVR20 to get 20% off at Solace Meds. And if you use the Wheat Ridge location, make sure to get that free Solace bar or King Cone. Or visit them at solacemeds.com. That's SOLACE meds.com. DNVR20.
Another thing that might be cool to hit up Solace Meds before is a Colorado XOs game. They take athletes from all over the world or all over the country that have played other sports, and they're teaching them how to play rugby. As it maybe it didn't work out for them in the NFL or MLB or wherever they were playing before. They're saying, "Hey, come out and try rugby. We'll try to help you learn the game, qualify, and maybe eventually make the U.S. nationals team as we try to one day win a Rugby World Cup." So
Genius.
Colorado XOs are all about it. They finished the season 5-5. Like, think of like an expansion team, not in the NHL where the expansion teams get a crazy advantage on everyone. But like 500 is as an expansion team. That's solid. So,
And they got 3 guys into Major League Rugby.
oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
So they're changing the game.
Yeah.
Colorado
They are.
XOs, and you
It's
can see them in Rugby Town, USA. That's Glendale, Colorado, just down the street from here, really. So check them out, Colorado XOs.
Check us out. You know, you're checking us out right now. Why don't you check us out over at thednvr.com? Become part of our family where you get so many benefits. Not only do you get to read all of our content, you get to read Hank's content on the buffs. You get to see read and see Dre's film rooms. Is that the way to put it? Yeah. You get all the Broncos content, all the buffs, all the Rams, all the Nuggets, Avs, and Rockies. Yes, the Rockies are still playing right now. And beyond that, you get a member beer at the bar. Just ask for a member beer, and you will get 6 ounces of free beer thrown into your 16-ounce pint, turned into a 22-ounce glass for you. There's so many other benefits, like getting access to our members-only Discord. You don't have to worry about Twitter, or if you're in Groundhog Day, you don't have to worry about Twitter being the same. The Discord is always popping. That's just scratch the surface of everything you get. You also get to support us, which we really appreciate it. And when you do, jump into the comment section and say hi, because we'd love to hear from you.
All right, boys. Final segment here. We always go into the red zone. We bring a lucky member into the red zone to face us, and today's lucky member is Henry. Welcome into the red zone.
I had no idea. I had no idea. Wow.
Also, Dre, you're on the panel.
Yeah, you know it.
You're in the mix.
You know
So
it.
here's a question. You
We
were
out
talking
here.
to Allie about like calling somebody earlier.
Yeah.
Everyone was in on the bit but you.
Yeah.
That was just a bluff.
You didn't see him wink? I actually was asking.
No, I don't pick up
Oh,
on
you
things like
winked?
that.
I winked.
Which eye?
Left eye.
Left.
So Hank couldn't
Oh,
see.
can you do
It
right
was-
eye?
It was extremely obvious for anyone to see. Mind you, we're looking at ourselves on camera right now.
Yes.
I can't see
So
that far.
seeing Ryan winking would have been,
I
Yeah.
mean, I feel
Easy.
like that's far away enough that you couldn't even see me
So
wink.
wait, wink.
it was a
wink.
pretty
couldn't.
pronounced like.
Oh my! No,
You
you
got
use,
me?
Yeah, Ryan uses too much cheek. It's obvious. Look.
All right, let's get in here.
Oh, man.
So the first
Let's get
round,
in.
first round's going to be Andre versus Henry.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right, and
Oh,
Mace has
moving up
sent
the world.
in the questions for this one, but they're not like crazy.
Good.
They're not crazy tough. They're actually all uniform based, of course, with the news coming out yesterday that throwback uniforms are now back in play, and that's exciting for guys like me and Mace.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you? Are you a uniform
Oh yeah,
guy?
I am. People
Oh,
don't like my
yeah.
opinions though, so I just kind of keep it to myself.
Hell yeah.
About everything or just
Everything
uniform?
like the current Broncos uniforms, I kind of love them.
Oh yeah, you should.
See, and so then everybody gets all
Dre,
pissed
you a
off. and it's
uniform
just
guy?
like, okay.
I'm definitely a don't like Henry's opinions guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I love a good throwback. I love a good throwback.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're old
but-
enough to like a good
Exactly.
throwback.
Getting into too much details
can
about it though,
appreciate
and
it.
you're gonna annoy me. Yeah.
All right, so Henry, you're the challenger here.
Oh yeah.
Dre, you are of course
Defending champ.
You're playing Zach's role, then Zach's gonna play my role, then I'm gonna play Mace's role.
Wow. You
This is
guys
crazy.
should call this role play instead
So
of.
this is all from what we call the current era, the post Peyton Manning era.
Okay. Okay.
For the first game, the Broncos wore their color rush uniforms with the old school D on the helmet.
Okay.
Who's the team's head coach?
Oh, when the Broncos rock those.
John Fox.
No.
You
Now
get
you don't
the
get to
next
guess
one.
again.
So color
Vance
rush.
Joseph.
Well, unless he gets it wrong. No, that's also wrong.
Gary Kubiak.
Also wrong.
Sick. Vic Fangio.
Also wrong. This is good.
Whoa, who's left?
Gotta go back.
Do you know?
I would have a guess.
You either know or you don't.
Is it Josh McDaniels?
No.
Too far back.
No, not far enough.
You said.
It has to be
Too
farther.
Far. Nope.
Not.
Sorry, you said the post.
Oh
Peyton
my
Manning
God!
era.
I know. Jesus, this is mean.
Yep.
If I know, can I say it?
Post Peyton Manning era.
Post Peyton. Jeez.
Okay, so it's.
Yep.
I know what it is.
Thursday night game.
Yep.
Chargers.
Yep.
If that wasn't Vance.
No, it wasn't Vance. I'll tell you that. Wasn't the Vance era.
I'm giving you 5 seconds before I pass it off to Hank for another guess. 3,
Vic's in the booth and it's Munchak?
0.
Curtis Modkins?
No!
Isn't that who it was?
He's never been the head coach.
Tell us.
You want to give it out?
It's
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but it's special teams coach.
come
He's now in
on.
Jacksonville.
That's
It's
correct.
when
Oh.
Kubiak got
Joe D.
Joe
Camillus.
Modkins was the other
Yes.
interim. He was
No,
the first
Modkins
interim.
was never an
Modkins
interim.
has never been interim.
You're thinking
Joe
of
D.
Oh, was it the last running back?
Studesville.
Yes,
Studesville, last
yes.
running backs coach. Yep, okay.
Yeah,
Savage.
Joe D.
Savage.
Oh,
but-
wow.
Yeah, that's so
Oh,
messed
wow.
up.
I would have gotten that, I think, but I also had it. So,
Wow.
all right,
That
0
goes
for
in
0. So, let's see. It's never happened before.
Okay, well,
That's what
good
happened.
work, Dre. We're killing it.
I was worried
I
about
knew.
going up against these guys.
Yeah.
I knew we would set a new
Uniform
standard. I
based.
never had any doubt, Henry.
All right.
I
In
knew we would set a
2017,
new standard.
the Broncos wore the D on their helmet for a win at Indianapolis.
Oh, good.
This former second-round pick
Yeah.
scored his final touchdown as a Bronco that night.
Uh-huh.
Who is he?
Against the
Cody
Colts
Latimer?
in 15.
That is correct.
Wow.
Let's go, Hank.
That was
One zip.
quick.
Let's go, baby.
Yep.
I definitely would have guessed Jeff Hireman.
Yeah, me
because he was
too.
also a former second round. No, it was he
Third,
third.
yeah. That's the Jeff Hireman game, though.
the Jeff
Yeah,
Hireman game, the
yeah.
75-yard
I
touchdown.
would've
Mace has
guessed
gone to that game a
terrible
couple of
running back.
times.
Mace loves that game.
Yeah.
Also cost the Broncos a couple spots in the
Oh yeah,
draft.
that's a big Hireman game. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that one.
54-yard
Brock to
touchdown.
Hireman.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
they
used
draft
those
after?
gifts for many
I don't
years. That was the Hireman breakout.
After they lost, fell down
Oh,
the
like
draft
how
board.
many draft picks did they go down?
And who did they get?
Wait, wasn't there
Um,
an interim
playing-
coach
They got
in that
Bradley
game
Chubb.
too?
So they missed out
So-
on Sam Darnold because they would have got Sam.
Sammy
Yeah,
D.
it didn't really matter.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'd take Chubb over Darnold. I wouldn't trade him.
Well,
Pre-mono Sam Darnold.
What a take.
True.
Yeah, he probably
Alright.
doesn't get mono in Denver.
Henry's up 1-0. If he wins this one, it's over. If he doesn't, it's over. I'm still saying it's over. He moves on.
Nice, I
Well,
love
no,
that.
if he
I love
loses,
that.
I was just thinking about ties because apparently that's a thing that happens on this show. now. If he loses, then he has to go to a bonus question.
Oh.
All right. When the Broncos wore their color rush uniforms against Pittsburgh in 2018, they gave up the longest touchdown in team history, a 97-yard Ben Roethlisberger pass to Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah.
Which corner was beaten on the play?
2016.
I have a guess.
No, 2018.
2018. Okay. Good thing I
I
asked.
feel like I don't know.
You feel like you know this?
Well, I'm coming from a place of privilege because I see the answers right in front of me. But
Yeah.
I feel like I would have gotten it.
The options feel endless.
I know there were a lot of corners going to be.
18.
Was that?
No, it's too early for
I'll say Chris Harris.
Incorrect.
Yeah, it's a bad guess.
Yeah, that was
AJ
a-
Bouye.
No,
year
he
2000.
wasn't even
Yep.
on the team
Okay,
for
I'm glad
2
you guessed that.
years.
He's only on the team
Team?
last year. He was
Oh.
only on the team last year.
Time flies with these color rush jerseys. That's the Will Parks forced fumble game.
Brendan Langley?
No.
He's a real
like these
corner,
names.
right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Still in the league.
Very disappointed in
playing
you
corner.
two. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dominique Rogers
Oh
Cromartie.
my God.
I'm feeling
you
really
just gave
good.
us a 2020 player and a 2014 player.
I remember 2018. Been through like
That's fair.
40 cornerbacks since then.
This is a very well known.
High profile.
Very well known.
Okay, who'd they waste
Was it-
money on in the 2018?
Yeah, you're
Bradley
about to say
Roby?
it. Yep,
Yes.
yep,
Okay.
yep.
All right, he's on to the second round.
Yeah.
Good job.
Sorry,
Oh,
Dre.
wow. We didn't think you guys were going to do it, but you did.
Oh, goodbye, Dre.
that
I
is-
love this.
Wow, that is
Three-man set.
cold-blooded.
Let's
It's
go.
savage.
That is
Mute his
savage.
microphone while you're at it.
Do
Get him
not
out of
do
here.
it.
Wow, Dre, we let you off camera for a second. You start picking your nose. Come on, Dre. Put your clothes back on. What are you doing, Dre? Get away.
All right. Pan it back. Okay.
Oh, man.
So now it is Henry versus Zach. Yes,
Oh,
that's how this works.
okay.
Zach told me that there was no time constraints on my questions here.
And he
Oh,
picks
wow.
some terrible ones.
So
How do you know that?
No, he picks really tough
Okay,
questions.
just in general.
Yes.
do
You
guys
haven't
want
seen
the
them.
easiest one
I have
first
not
or the
seen
hardest
them.
one
Okay.
first?
Easy.
Okay. Easiest
Easy,
one.
sure.
What was John Elway's record in Super Bowls?
2 and
Two.
3.
He's up 1-0.
Woo, speed.
The good news is speed is not going to come into play on these next
Oh,
two.
no.
Well, maybe. All right, second one here. I really want to get to this one, so I'm going to go now because if Zach wins this, it would just be over. Closest to the pin on this.
Okay.
Oh, it's a tough one.
What was John Elway's batting average for the 1982 Oneonta Yankees? I don't know how to pronounce that place. Somewhere in Pennsylvania, I believe.
What year? 1982.
1982, because that matters to
Oh,
the
yeah.
this 1 year in A ball.
Oneonta triple or double A?
Single A.
Ah.
Okay, I got my guess.
Lay it on
Hopefully
us.
you didn't see.
I did not
Okay.
see. I did not
I'll
see.
tell Dre mine so we don't.
Well, no, it's just closest.
Just say it
to
at
the
the same
pin.
time.
Oh, yeah, it is closest to the pin.
I
Yeah,
want to get
say
prices
it-
righted here.
Say it at the same
Yeah,
time.
same time.
1, 2, 3.
285.
227.
285, 227.
Yep.
318.
He was old for A ball at the time.
Yeah,
he was old for
318.
A ball.
Wow.
Straight
Wow.
Yeah.
blasting, bro.
He would have been like
Wow.
21 playing A
318
ball.
just raking. Only 4 bombs though.
wow.
Come on. With that chest?
I know.
Oh, loser.
What a waste.
Oneonta, though, famously a pitcher's park.
Barreled chest
Right, of
doesn't
course,
result in
yeah.
barreled baseballs, apparently. But he was getting in the right, hitting them in the right places.
Oh,
All right, last one here to see if Henry moves on to the final round.
Is this? Do I need to be like ready for some answer quickly?
I don't think so, but you could both surprise me.
Yeah,
here.
you never know.
Okay, I'll try to surprise you.
All right. Where did Tommy Maddox go to college?
Pittsburgh.
I know
Incorrect.
This. I know this.
Ohio State.
Incorrect.
Little
We're
hint?
going until someone gets
Little hint.
it. Both of you have been way too far east.
Cal.
Stanford.
USC.
UCLA.
Boom!
Yes. Goodbye, Zach.
Nicely done.
Wow.
That worked out perfectly.
Oh boy.
Wow. So the person asking questions doesn't even get airtime, huh? This is cutthroat.
Coming from the box. Wow.
Wow.
Hank, without our enforcer here, Hank could really be the first ever to finish the red zone.
Okay. Okay. Where are we jumping in? Here we go. Before Jerry Jeudy, who was the most recent draft pick out of Alabama by the Broncos?
Oh, nice. We'll never get this.
Do you know?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I would not have known.
Can you give us
I
a
know it's from
time
many
period?
moons ago.
I mean, you could even give us a decade.
Yeah, give him a year. Shit, why not?
Yeah, I'll give you the year like it matters.
Right, exactly.
2004.
All right.
They
the
got
famous
me now.
2004 draft.
Oh God.
I'll even allow it to be not the most recent, but the second most recent as well, which would be 2003.
Back-to-back Bamas.
Yes.
Yeah, Shani was feeling it.
All right, let's just keep giving hints.
Okay.
Position?
Wide receiver and running back.
Come on, I have to be able to get this.
Oh yeah, young Hank and Ryan would have loved these wide receivers.
Ashley
in
Lally.
No,
Hawaii.
he went to
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Oh.
It's okay.
I don't know that.
Wide receiver was in 2003 or 4.
4. Wide receiver
Threw some
4,
out there.
running back 3.
Wide receiver.
Man, I think we know.
Round?
6 and 7.
Oh, you son of a.
Like a 6th round running back in those years could have been a stud.
It's true.
I'm going Mike Bell.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we should just probably wave the white flag here. I don't know if we've ever even heard it. Have we heard? Had you heard of them?
The wide receiver, yes. He played 1 season, played 10
I think
games.
Mike Bell went to Arizona.
He had 0 catches.
Oh, good.
He was a kick returner and a punt returner, though. Actually, probably the kick returner and punt returner on that team.
Oh,
Kevin Casper.
His last name is one of the McCaffrey sons' first name.
okay.
Do you have it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're down. We're narrowing it down, baby.
We're getting this question.
A returner with the last name.
Kyle Christian.
No, not the right one.
Kyle
kidding.
Luke.
No. Whoa.
What?
Jared Luke.
Oh, you're on the right last name. You both are. Returner with the last name Luke.
Yeah, enough.
Sam Luke.
You got it. You got to get a little more creative. I'll tell you that.
Lorenzo Luke.
That's
Oh,
a good
boy.
name.
It's
If
not
my
the
last name
right
wasn't
name,
Luke, that'd
though.
be.
DeAndre Luke.
He went to the University of Alabama.
The comments don't even know.
Okay,
6th
just-
round pick.
Okay, yeah,
It's
we're not
over.
getting this.
Triandis Luke.
Oh, of course.
Oh, Triandis. That was.
Who's
Come
the
on.
running back, Zach?
And Ahmad Galloway.
Okay, cool. I don't feel bad about that.
Still never heard of either of them. Even though
Wow,
you just
I
told
just
us to.
stumped both of you. Okay,
Good work, Zach.
we'll go to an easy one. The Broncos have drafted a player out of Miami, Ohio, more recently than Miami, Florida. Name the most recent pick from each of those schools.
I've got
Did
Miami,
you think Mace
Florida.
was going to be here?
We've talked about this answer before.
Miami, Florida's easy. Miami of Ohio might be harder.
No, I disagree. I think the Miami of Ohio one's easy because there's only one. We've talked about him on this very exact segment.
I remember
That's
that.
a lot of hints.
At least I'll be able to give you a really easy hint if you need it for this one.
It looks like they both need it.
Yeah. Which one do you want the hint for?
Ohio.
Yeah. No.
The name is very familiar.
That's not a hint. That's not
Zach Dysert.
Yes, there we
Zach
go.
Dysert and DJ
Yeah.
Williams.
Yeah, that's right.
Only one. You only got one.
It
Well, I
wa-
guess Ryan's got one.
So it was DJ Williams or wasn't?
No,
it
was
wasn't.
not
just
DJ.
Zach Dysert. More recent than
Yep.
DJ.
It'd have to
Stop.
be.
Yep.
What are you doing over there?
He said
Do
more
you know?
recent,
Do you
which
know?
of course.
I
Yeah,
know the
yeah,
Miami
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I mean, we've talked about him very recently.
We have talked about him today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Orlando Franklin.
Boom, not in vain.
There you go.
Let's go.
So this is the final one then. It's all over if
All
Dre
tied up,
or if
huh?
Henry
Yep.
doesn't tie it up.
Yep.
Okay. In 2004, the Broncos' leading rusher began the year at fullback and was later traded to the Browns.
Peyton Hillis.
No,
That's not it. That was
way too late.
You're right. That's not it.
That's
but
not it.
that's the trick answer.
Yes.
It's not
is.
Peyton.
Yep.
Hillis.
Started the season at fullback.
Yep.
Was later traded to
Yeah, he did.
Reuben Jones.
Boom.
Wow.
Got it. Yep.
Yep.
It's
I held
over.
it down, Mace.
Yes.
Got it too.
Yes. Impressive, Aaron.
I have a fun picture of when Henry discovered he was going to be on the red zone.
Oh, let's bring it up.
Yep.
Oh,
Best faces. This
Yep.
guy.
That's
That
great.
surprise
He
was
honestly,
great.
he followed up pretty nicely after that face.
he did. He did.
was
And
a
after
good
the
fight.
first
It was
question,
solid.
when
was
neither of
solid.
them could.
You killed it, bro.
Andre is now sitting.
Nobody knew. Well,
I
they probably
have
saw
a-
his foot.
He's tapped out.
I have a bonus question for you guys, just
Yeah,
for
lay
fun
it on
here.
us, yeah.
Stop that. Keep spitting.
All right, how many games have the Broncos worn the Color Rush uniforms with the D on the helmet?
No one cares.
3.
It's so
3.
true. No one cares.
Henry wins.
Wow, Henry cares.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, so the 3 examples we were given.
We never
Wait,
talked
so that's
about
coming back?
2019 against Detroit. Actually, we did talk about that earlier
Wow.
when we were referencing Jake Rodgers' relief
Yeah,
game.
Yeah. And wait, what was that? Oh, that was the other game.
That was the other
Everything.
game.
Yep. That
It's all
was
connected, Henry.
that was Draymond Jones. Defensive player of the week, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for Dre.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good for Dre.
Okay. That was one hell of a show. I honestly don't think it could have gone any better.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you say worse.
Well, better and worse.
I was
They
leaning,
say
yeah.
love and hate are two very close feelings.
Oh,
That's
okay.
so true, bro.
Yeah.
Better and worse are two very
So
close.
we love and hate that they both wore the same
Yes,
shirt.
Exactly. Oh no, I just love that.
No.
What were
yeah,
the
okay.
chances?
They're so different. Their styles are completely different.
Yeah.
Extremely slim.
They somehow wore the
Extremely
same shirt.
And
Little
especially
crossover.
that they're starter brands. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're OG shirts.
They're good shirts.
is that still a brand?
The fact that like Dre has owned the shirt the whole time.
Right.
Henry just picked up
Right,
the shirt
Henry's
off
wearing it for
Poshmark.
the first
$15
time,
on
yeah.
Poshmark.
Dre's never heard of
Everything
Poshmark.
about like the way that the world just led everything that has
Yeah.
ever happened has led up to you guys both wearing the same shirt on this show
Really
today.
true.
I walked up those stairs, saw Dre sitting there, and was like, "What is this? How? Just how?"
Unbelievable. It's my favorite thing to happen in a while. I hope I live this day over 100 or 365 times just to re-experience that every single time.
Hell yeah.
All right, before we get out of here, if you want to, see people with the same shirts, different shirts, likely Denver sports shirts while you go to the dentist, you should go to Green Mountain Dental Group.
Yep.
They're diehard Colorado sports fans over there, and you're probably going to run into plenty more people like that because tons of people in the DNVR family have ended up joining over at Green Mountain Dental Group. And when you sign up over there and you get a cleaning, x-ray, and exam scheduled, they're going to hook you up with a free Sonicare toothbrush to keep your teeth pearly and white all the time. But for now, that's going to wrap it up for us on another edition of Three Ring Circus. We appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you to our guests, Henry and Andre, and Zach, of course. Another good week on the show.
That was a blast.
We will talk to you guys next week.